Man, what's the deal? No time to chill. Was about to get real on Keep It Real Thursdays. Pete. So look, I'm gonna need you to dust yourself off and try it again. So check this out. So real quick, let me give you a quick disclaimer. I ain't even gonna hold you up. Like, I take a lot of stuff personal. I'm talking about for real personal. That's my underlying issue. And if you ain't seen the video, go back and look at that underlying issue video. It's gonna hit for you. But check this out. I got some real underlying issues, but I gotta deal with them every day. I'm talking about for real deal with them. So I had a guy riding with me, and we was getting ready to go on a route. They sent me a helper to help me out on the route that I do. And when I seen my man, when I went to go get him, I'm like, dabbed him up. What up, bro? You good? You know, you riding with me today? And like, yeah, man, I'm good. And you know, I kind of noticed I kind of threw him off a little bit with the shake. And you know, we got in the truck and I started talking to him as we getting ready to leave out of the yard. And I'm like, you know, he like, yeah, man, what's up with this step over here? It's broke. I'm like, yeah, man, they still ain't fixing my truck. And I'm trying to like talk to him a little bit, and I'm noticing he kind of like shutting the window on me. He kind of like, he not leaving room for me to hold on to the conversation. And so I'm noticing he kind of like turning his back and he about to go to sleep. And I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I ain't used to that because that's how I breathe. Like I'm a people person, and I just like to have relationship. I like community, and I just want to like let's create a brotherhood. And when my man turned his back to me, I kind of like wrote him off a little bit. I'm like, man, this old dude right here, man, I got in my feelings, yeah. Got in my feelings real quick. I'm talking about early in the game. So, you know, I ain't necessarily know what to do. So I kind of ride in silence a lot. And I think I cut the radio up a little bit, and I thought about it. I'm like, you know what, man, I could throw a podcast on. Threw a little podcast on. And when we got to our first stop, you know, my man like, oh, okay, this is what we doing? I'm like, yeah, you know, this how they got us set up for today. He like, oh, it don't look too bad. So I noticed he started talking a little bit. And I'm like, yeah, bro, I low-key got something to do today. And when I said that, it was like I found the commonality, right? I started noticing, right? I started paying attention. I'm like, man, I peeped game that my man was like, every little thing that I was saying, he was responding to. So I'm like, oh yeah, dust yourself off and try it again. I tried it again. This was an hour later. We now at the stop. It took us an hour to get to the stop. So now my man gets everything I say, he eating it up. So I'm like, yeah, dog. Oh yeah, dog like to talk. He ain't shot no more. So I just kept on kicking it with dog. And then, yep, we found the commonality. He found that I was married. And when I got to just sharing with him like some of the issues and the way I deal with the issues with my marriage, and like, oh, bro, man, I ain't never heard nobody, you know, keep it real like that, man. And we found a commonality. And I just dust myself off and tried it again. And you know what I found out was, he said, man, bro, I knew you was cool from the jump. Did you? Oh, man, you ain't hear what I said, bro. He said, I knew you was cool from the jump, but I got a problem, bro. Like, I don't necessarily know how to get open with people. I got a guard up, bro. Like, I've dealt with some stuff in my life. Man, do you understand that there is some people in your life that you probably done wrote off that you think they got a problem, but they got a problem with themselves. They can't love you because they can't love themselves. And you tripping, writing them off, thinking that they got a problem with you. It's them that they got the problem. I dust myself off and tried it again. And man, if I could tell you the day that I had, me and my man laughed all day. We joked, talked about everything, life, stuff that he was dealing with, stuff that I was dealing with. He like, bro, you blessed me today. I'm like, no, you blessed me today, bro. You feel me? So yeah, man, stop writing people off. Like, dust yourself off and try it again. It's really a life principle that you can apply to every area in your life. Like, stop being so quick to give up and try it again. And that's all I did. So you know what you can do? Hold on, before I say that, I'm gonna tell you again. Dust yourself off and try it again. And then, you know what you can do. Pass go and collect your 200. Peace.